Hello, is this
Hello?
Busdriver?
Yeah, it's him.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Hey, what's going on?
Well, this is Dustin from KMSU.
Hey, what's going on?
Are you cool with answering a couple questions right now?
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right. Well, first of all, I'm here with my co-host Ton.
Hey there, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on?
You want to get started then?
Go for it.
All right. Well, we'll first off ask you how you got started in hip hop.
That's a good question. When I was in a group when I was 13. We were called 429. We were kind of a political rap outfit that kind of spawned after the LA riots, kind of based around the Rodney King verdict. And then from there, I started going to the Good Life Cafe when I was around 14. And then that kind of changed how I began to do things and write music. And yeah, it's just been a part of Good Life and Project Blowed ever since then. I was like 93, and then when I was about 20, I put out my first record, Memoirs of the Elephant Man, and I just kept going from there.
When you were a kid and your father did the film Krush Groove, or he wrote it, right? Did that have any effect on you as a kid as far as wanting to get into that style of music, or?
Yeah, it did. It had a big effect. I got to meet a cool Dick and meet Run DMC. I got to back in those days, you know, rappers were way more mythical than they even are now, and so I got to just having those brief meet and greets. Some of those rap icons was really effective in itself, and just being invested in the soundtrack of that movie, you know, made me really value rap music and want to be a part of it a lot more, and just music in general, you know.
So then, how did you end up starting to create music on your own, or how did you get the name Busdriver and start doing your own thing?
I don't know. It's all kind of a blur. When I started going to the Good Life, I was given the name Busdriver by my friend at the time. It was kind of a temporary thing, kind of a mistake, but I never had the presence of mind to change it, and that's kind of what it became. And I think just, after my group when I was 14, after going to the Good Life Cafe, that's when there was somewhat of a awakening. I just had, I don't know if y'all know anything about the Good Life Cafe, but it was really, especially for that time, it was one of the most left-leaning and interesting open mics in North America at the time, and you know, it inspired the Lyricist Lounge, and it was ground zero for a lot of shit. So it just it was really eye-opening, you know, especially at the time when I was 14. So I pretty much blame the Good Life and the good men and women who made up the the artist colony that played there weekly.
Yeah. Well, being involved in all that at such an early age, do you think that had any effect on your style? I mean, as far as your MC style goes, it's definitely different than the run-of-the-mill.
No, well, my style is completely rooted in the Good Life Cafe. Like, I'm a byproduct of that. I'm a foot soldier.
So then, on the flip side, what do you think of like today's MCs or the state of the music today?
I don't know. Hip hop is great, and music is in great shape. I mean, it's not in great shape, but there's a wealth of options. So I think it's fantastic.
You're doing a lot of other stuff outside of the hip hop community, you know, working with Deerhoof and the Unicorns and that sort of thing. Do you think that helps commercially for you to get your name out there, or?
No, it doesn't. Nothing that I do helps commercially. I'm a failed venture, and I'm tenacious enough to keep it going, but in no way should anyone think that there's a blow-up factor on the horizon or even present currently. It's rooted in something else that I'm not really at liberty to even touch on. It's just like, I don't like music. I don't really do music because I love it. I do music because my body just gravitates towards it. It's not even I can't even assign love to that feeling. It's more instinctual, more visceral, more just it's hardwired in. So, and that's a mistake that my body made about 2 decades ago. So my body is broken, and music is the noise of my sputtering body, just like the click clacking of broken ears.
Well, on your new album that just came out, Bows and Arrows, is that the reason that you've kind of changed to more of a different style on that album? Is it because of the stuff that's going on?
It's just a different style. It's just a different style to a hit, it's what this record had to be. The next record will not sound like Bows and Arrows, and it's just something that I could do and I wanted to do, and we tried it, and I'm not one of those dudes who's like stick to your guns and they will come. I am sticking to my guns, but there's just there's a wide range of styles, and being from the good life and from the blood, I've always known that there are wide range of styles that my sensibility can attempt to tackle. So that record was just me doing a bunch of stuff that I haven't done previously, the records that I put out, and having fun with it, and dedicating a year to develop a certain style and approach, or not certain, but just a different approach to writing songs, and that's it, and I just did that because I assume that's what's expected of me, I'm not from I don't subscribe to the rapper didacticism of like just because I love early 90s music doesn't mean I need to be a part of it, because that's not even the spirit in which that music was made in. It wasn't made in some tear on hip-hop conservatism. People were inspired by that time to do what they wanted to do, and I recognize that spirit, and I'm just trying to tap into it a tiny bit by doing what I want to do now, rather than sampling Roy Ayers breaks, or if I do, want to put them in, do them the same way that other people did them. And I'm not saying that Bows and Arrows was that original. It has its moments, but you know what I mean, or you don't, and it's a mistake.
Wow.
But yeah, Bows and Arrows is a fun record. It's just something we figured we can try out. It's probably the only year that we could try it out. So.
Cool, man. Well, is there anything else you're working on, or any upcoming projects?
Yeah, I'm working on a couple other things. Me and Del the Funky Homo Sapien are doing an EP. We're doing something. I'm just recording random songs. And I have a record with my band, Physical Forms, that needs to come out eventually. And doing a few other things. I'm producing some songs for some people, and then I'm also quietly figuring out the next Busdriver full length already, and yeah, that's pretty much what's it. That's what's up, or that's it. That's what's up, and it. Yeah.
All right, cool, man. Before we let you go, do you have any parting words?
Yeah. You get Bows and Arrows. See me play live. Make love to my music. Or music with my name on it somewhere. And I don't know. And occupy the strip club. Hashtag.
All right.
Strip club.
All right, thanks, man.
All right.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
I'll make some ice cream. Peace.
All right. Bye.
Thanks a lot.